Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In the last episode, we started this new town in the Scarlet Orchard, and we're currently working on digging our way into this glade over here. We're going to work into some danger glades very soon, probably now actually. We're also working toward turning in some of these orders. We have two to turn in. But if you recall, turning in orders actually lowers or increases your hostility, so it's not always the best thing to do. Alright, this just included Stormbird Nest, so nothing great there. I think the next place we're gonna go is over here. Make a nice swath through that. And then we just need to, let's just move one of them over here to get started on it. And yeah, I think we'll go there to start with, and we'll flip it around once we have the thing. And meanwhile, these folks can work on clearing out and widening this a bit here. In fact, maybe we should take this out entirely, but then again, I don't know what we want to do with any of this land, so maybe we don't need to do any of it. We could, though, take this out. That might be useful. Take out some of these trees over this grassland very soon. Right, they are chopping. These are chopping. We probably should put a well, my microphone is all of a sudden being weird. The boom stand is. We might want to put in a storage down here. I think we talked about doing this maybe the last time. The regular storage is here, so this is quite a haul for these beavers. And so maybe we put in a storage right down in here someplace. Let's also go up to speed 2 because I always forget to do it. We do have the brewery ready to go. We should probably start with the mush soup. Let's see, eggs and grain is our next highest item. So maybe that's the best thing to do. We're currently, though, farming anything. We have a farm. We do have a small farm. We are farming only broccoli right now, only vegetables. So maybe we do a broccoli and... Oh, sorry, egg and broccoli. Mush soup. Let's just do 20 of these. And I'm just going to put one person in here just to kind of get it going. We'll turn off the ale and the wine because we can't actually sell that yet. We need to have a tavern or a couple other places in order to be able to sell it. Let's move this over here then, and we'll extend the road into that direction. And maybe it's time to turn in one of these orders. Which one's going to give me the stuff that I want more? A bunch of beavers would be useful at this stage. But we're going to have some glade events, so that's actually very useful as well. And maybe I should just do them both. But for now, we're just going to take the glade event one, because there's going to be glade events in danger zones. There always are. And a carpenter, provisioner, or clothier. I forget what our bonuses are. It's been a couple of days since the last time I played. Complex food and services are the things we need. We do have the lumber mill already, so we don't necessarily need the carpenter. And the provisioner gives us provisions, building materials, coats, and flour. And the clothier gives us coats. At 3 stars. We talked about actually manuscripts would be good, except that we're actually getting 5 per minute manuscripts right now for free. So I think the best option here is the provisioner, because we can make the building material packs for this one, and I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and put that up while we're here talking about it so they don't forget later. And I think I'm going to put it here next to the lumber mill. And we'll go ahead and set it up to do, for now, just the building materials. That's 8 for 2 versus this, which is... No, sorry, I don't even have the building built. Apparently I didn't even build the building. The makeshift post makes crops, provisions, building materials, and this makes provisions, building materials. So it makes 2 of the 3. And, oh, wow, lizard resolve is low. Let's try and help with that process a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put them coming back down to 2 now. Ah, we broke into our danger zone. Let's see if we can get a road all the way there. Yes, we can. And this wants... This is, oh, this is the stone-tooth termites. Because I could have found that out by looking at this too. There's stone, copper, and dewberry bushes in this as well. Dewberry bushes are good for making wine, but we can't use the wine yet. Although maybe we should make it that way the berries don't get used as food. That'd probably be a good thing. Let's see. So, the termites destroy all stored building materials, bricks, fabric, and planks, if we don't clear them in the amount of time given. I think we'll stick with the cloth, and we'll assign 2 humans to this so they get it done as quickly as possible. And out of this deal, we're going to get some eggs and some meat. Do we have the... No, we don't. Let's put 1 person in here. Do we have... Yeah, we don't have the cookhouse, the smokehouse either. This is a good one to start with. It's pretty easy to accomplish, I think. And they've already delivered 10 of the goods, and they're coming back here to pick up the rest of them because all storages are magically linked. And this one is apparently closer. Leather gloves. Oh, I need to turn down the fire before I forget. Turn down the fire. Okay. Leather gloves, +2 to reed production. That's not a bad deal. We gain 40 meat every time a villager leaves or dies. Hopefully we don't have that happen. Or get 5 meat per minute. One of the things I've noticed on this map so far is there's very little, if any, meat. All of the sort of protein sources are eggs. So maybe that steady meat per minute's not a bad deal. Plus then we could eventually turn it into jerky. And then people. Right now we spent a bunch of people on the termite thing. But we could just use an assortment of people. Either one of these is okay, but I think... I wonder what other spots we might have for beavers to work in, where they would enjoy it. I think we need lizards, actually. Let's take the 2 beavers and the 3 lizards. I can put a lizard or 2 in here if I want, then take the human out and get them to do other work. These guys are done doing this, so let's put them down here. And then we can run the path all the way there. I want them to just kind of clear that, that's good, and then maybe we'll trim this, or we could jump right in and go to this. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe it's not. What other medium-size safe glades do we have? This whole area over here is safe. This whole area in the middle here is safe. Yeah, this is an easy map, so I need to keep mind of that as well. So I think we should just keep digging into this danger glade over here. Even though it's a long stretch of trees to get there, I think it's okay. Come on over. Lots of roots for the stonecutters when the time comes. And I think we'll go ahead and turn this in as well. We'll get a bunch more beavers. But that's okay too. We have the bunch in there. What about here? Do beavers get any benefits here? No. How about here? No. How about here? No. I think we're just going to have a lot of extra beavers. Bakery. A rain mill or a smelter. We don't have a steady supply of either pottery or... Actually, we do. We can make pottery here. We can't make barrels at the moment. So we'll have to use pottery for any alcohol we make. I think barrels are made in the carpenter. But we could also make 2-star pottery here, whereas this one is also 2 stars. So that's fine. The rain mill gives us a nice flour recipe and a crappy oil recipe, but oil's very useful for the fire, so we don't burn all of our logs in the fire, so that's a decent idea. And then the smelter gets us copper, crystallized dew, and biscuits at 1 star. Do we have another food recipe, another biscuit recipe? These are both 1-star flour buildings. No. No. I think because we have this complex food demand here, I think we should take the bakery. We can make the crappy flour and make the better pie and biscuits, rather than make the better pie and biscuits and take the crappy flour. Or take the better flour, I mean. Let's take that. And then I also want to put up a rain mill, and I'm going to move this over 2 spots. We'll put a rain mill in just so that we have that also ready to go if we need it. I feel like we need it. Rain collector, I'm sorry. There we are. Oh, that takes parts. Oh, we have plenty of parts. We just turned in the thing for a bunch of those. Alright, they are still looting this out. It's got a lot of meat and eggs to loot, so it'll take them a little while. There's some barrels there we could use, though. How about you? Can you get benefits from... No, the humans get benefits from this, too. Let's make... We need the flour, of course, being made. Herbs or roots right now are the same, but I think we want to make egg pie. Let's make 30 of each of these. And I don't think I'm going to put the... Nobody gets a benefit from this? Okay, then the human's not going in there. We'll put 2 beavers in there. We'll put 2 humans in here. Oh, they must have just finished with the thing. Let's add flour to this one as opposed to this one. We need to have as many planks being made constantly as possible because we burn through them so fast building different things. And let's just make 20 flour here. We can also make, by the way, root flour and mushroom flour if we have the supplies for that. But we have grain. Or we have a way to get grain. I'm going to go ahead and turn grain on for these farms, so they plant half the farms with grain. Because we're also going to have this farm coming up in the next season as well. Let's go ahead and place down some of the farm fields while we have people around who can build it. And it looks like the farm's supposed to go back here. Could go down here, so maybe that's the better place to put it. Because, yeah, let's put it there, because it's closer to the road. We'll do it like that. Alright, they are working. They're still chopping away over here. We still need to boost our beaver resolve, but once we get a building, a market, or another services building, the beavers, assuming that we get one of those, the beavers resolve will go way up once they have some services. And actually, these aren't even impacting us yet because they're only from resolve or from hostility 3, and we're still in 1. And the reason I put this here instead of, say, over here is because I wanted it close to this farm as well. The farming is constant and steady and doesn't move. So it's good to have. I wonder if I should cut across here or not. Not bother. Zorg is here. Let's see. Zorg has a ranch, which gives us recipes for making meat, leather, and eggs. Sort of like the farms work. I think we had one before. 3 incense for every 10 roots produced. Well, that's a thing. Plus 1 herbs production. Or insects let you catch it. Insect traps let you catch insects feeding on mushrooms. We're not really producing that many mushrooms. There's not really any mushrooms on this map, I don't think. That or we harvested them all, but I think it's that there weren't any to begin with. So this one's interesting because we are picking roots, although not that many. Obviously, the ranch is a neat idea. But we could just do... Well, what can we sell? We're making those packs of building materials, which right now we're turning the lumber into, which means we're turning the wood into lumber very, very regularly here. And actually, it's not even keeping up. Wait, I'm still making pottery here? Did I want to make... I didn't want to make pottery here yet. Oops. Where am I turning the... And maybe I don't want to make it there at all. Maybe I want to make it up here. Do either of these guys get bonuses there? No. Nobody gets bonuses at the supplier. But maybe we want to make pottery up here instead of there. Just for balancing purposes. Maybe... Oh, here's a pack of building materials here. Yes, we're turning 8 planks into 2 building material packs. And we need to get up to... I didn't set a limit on this either. Let's put that at 20. Slacker. And then let's put a beaver in here to start collecting spark dew. Maybe we can sell it. Maybe we can turn it into something. So I don't know that I want anything from him. The ranch would be interesting. But until we have the ability to make jerky, I don't really care that much. We're not going to get that many roots that I think the incense is useful. Although maybe it is. We can make incense someplace or no? No, we don't have the building to make incense either. Maybe that's interesting. We are picking some roots here, and we do have more roots to pick here, and maybe elsewhere. Or maybe there will be some elsewhere. So maybe we could work on, or acquire that. We need 2 more amber for that, so maybe I sell... actually, I think I'll just sell materials for it. We just need 2. Let's see. Let's sell some of these reeds. It's a lot though. 17. Okay, fine. And then we'll buy that. This would be useful too, but I think it's okay. Alright, they're still working. That's good. I'm gonna figure out how I want to run this road in here. I think maybe we do something like this. Should probably turn these in because they'll give me I can use them to get some reputation and some more amber. Okay, the stonecutters are done cutting roots here. We'll move this up here. And then I'd like to add that field in where we've been waiting for a long time for it. Right here. For next season, of course. These ones are done, but they can plow the fields during the storm with the new update, so that's good. And these guys can come over and help with this project. And the only reason I didn't come through here was because of these eggs being in the way. But I probably will later. Why are you chopping that tree? Sorry. Just about there, though. I think I will go in and set these up. They just take a few hammers, so we can just throw some... Actually, you know, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, because we're going to break into here, and there's going to be at least 1 danger thing, if not 2, in here. So we should wait. Let's go up a little bit higher, speed-wise. Just to let that finish. There we go. Let's actually pause. Swamp wheat field, which is wild wheat. Copper veins. Fertile soil. Medium abandoned cache. Kiln. Fallen lizard hunters. And large destroyed caravan. Alright, so we need to deal with that one first, because that will give us -4 to global resolve.
Yeah.
And do we want all this glorious food, or do we want a reputation point? I think in this case I want the food. And I think we need to do the lumber here. So let's investigate that. And then we need to assign out people for this one as well. And I'm going to let them take the logs to this one, I think, because of the... because we're already spending a bunch of planks. Although... 3 logs is equivalent to 2 planks. So 30 logs is equivalent to 20 planks, and this only costs 10 planks. So we're doing that instead. So come on over here, folks. We'll take a look at this kiln. Maybe we should take it. That can make coal and bricks and something else. Jerky. Well, we could take it. Did we get an alternate brick recipe? I thought we did. Pause for a moment again. thought there was one. Oh, here it is, the furnace. So that's really not that... That's a 2-star brick recipe. This is a 1-star brick recipe, 1-star jerky recipe. The only advantage is the coal. And honestly, I've never made coal, so maybe it would be a good idea to rebuild this just to see what the coal recipe looks like. Because I've never actually done it. Let's do that, and then let's take out these trees here. And then I want to go... Maybe I shouldn't have gone quite that far. Nope, I shouldn't have. Scooch over here a little. And we'll do something like this. Oh, a lizard scavenger left. Doggone it. Let's try and stop the rest of them from leaving. That was the one we signed here. Oh, scavenger. Scavenger is... And the furnace worker. Okay. What's orc left? The scavenger is this one. I'm going to let them run for just a little bit. There we go. Get them out of the red and into the yellow. And then the cornerstone. 2 barrels every planks. Let's do that one. +1 to wood production. Planting, harvesting 25% slower. No. And no. So yeah, let's do this one. And people, we could now use the lizards. Let's do this one. Even though this has parts, I think I'm going to do this one because I want the fewest amount of beavers. Because we have plenty of beavers. And I need to put up some housing, because I forgot again. Let's do a big shelter here and here. And I'm going to clear this out with somebody. And we'll take... I think we're going to take this stuff here. And then we're going to do this one as well. Okay, that's done, and they're still working on this. It's going to take them a long time to loot it. It's safe now, though, but it's going to take a long time to loot it. And then let's rebuild this just for fun. Yeah, we'll use the materials. Just throw a couple people at it instead of using the hammers. Although 4 hammers isn't that expensive either. It's fine though. This goes here, and then these folks can do. Let's have one of them cut this down. Furnace worker, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's the one we need to replace. What about the eggs here? I think we actually do need more lizards, because I want to put some more lizards in those places. And then we have the medium abandoned cache, which is 10. And that gives us stuff that I'm going to use this for. There we go. Alright, and you guys can come and start working toward the next cut, which I think is going to be here. Let's take out these trees here and these trees here, like that. And I'm going to actually do this bit here for the road. Okay. What are we doing on housing? That should satisfy everyone, but that puts us right at the line, so let's put 4 more down. I think now we can switch both these to barrels. Even though we're not making yet, I think we're going to put this up and have them make the 20 wine, or maybe more wine. That way the berries, when we start harvesting them, or collecting them, or whatevering them, they get used. Although we don't have the herbalist in order to do it with, so. The tea doctor is leisure and luxury, lizard house or human house. Well, let's see, leisure and luxury. Leisure satisfies humans. And that's the beer or tea. Leisure also satisfies beavers, and so does the luxury. And then satisfies not at all the lizards. So this gives us beavers for free and beavers and humans. Yeah, we should do this one. Because we need to get beaver resolve up. So let's put the tea doctor down. Maybe out this way someplace, out of the way kind of ish. Let's see. That's fine. Unpause again. This got done. We can put... Oh, it's just wood makes coal? Oh, well, that's no fun. But, so 10 wood makes 5 coal. It doesn't tell me how long it takes to burn, though. Looks like it might be about 3 times more efficient if these are correct. I thought you used to tell me how fast it burned. Efficient fuel, efficient fuel. Mostly used for construction. Abundant, yeah, crucial resource. So I think we should make this, nope, this stuff, this coal. Sign that. Let's go ahead and turn any meat we have into jerky, even though it's a garbage recipe. At 20, and we'll do this at 40. Maybe we'll do 2 beaver or 2 lizards in here. Let's take out these trees right here. Because we're going to do a little bit of a bypass, I think. Actually, I could just do the bypass on this side. It's fine, just fine. Go ahead and take those out, though. Might as well. And we have something. We have traders to Hilda. She has the forager camp for us. I think I should buy that. Oh, we have a lot of amber. Let's buy it. We're currently not making coats. We're currently making cloth. Let's take... or fabric, rather. We could take this bonus, but I don't necessarily see the point. So I think I'll pass. And let's take a look at that forager camp. That gets us something. What was it again? The grain... vegetables and insects. Okay, well, we'll start farming the grain or collecting the wild grain here. Do like that. Let's put path in like this. Like this. And eventually I will bring a tree chopper over here to chop those trees. And Zahilda left. Tea Doctor wants a human or a beaver. I think we'll throw a beaver in here at least to start with. Nope, not human. And we could start brewing beer now. Okay, you're good. You're still doing this, but we can move it. We can put this other road in. You are done over here. Let's move you over here to take out those couple of trees we didn't like. Like that. Lizard resolve is low again. Why is lizard resolve so bad? They should be making charcoal by now. This district, or this glade, dewberry, swamp, wheat, and copper. Oh, we can forage nuts herbalist. Doggone it. Why are the lizards so upset? -12. They could really use some of the food. They're not getting any real bonuses. That's why. Oh, we're out of wood, too. That's not good. That could be what the problem is. Lizard scavenger left. Takes care of that. I think it's just time to turn some of these in. And maybe move on with our lives. It's good. That's good. Granary, carpenter, and clothier. Really? Max of crops, provisions, mush soup at 2 stars. That's a little bit better. No. I don't think we need the coats. I guess I'll take the granary. It's kind of the lesser of all of it. Let's actually point it that way. Alright. Human builder left. Lizard stonecutter left. Lizard scavenger left. Okay. Can we put somebody back in here? It's going to be a beaver. Just fine enough. Just keep collecting. That's the trapper. Where is the scavenger at? Oh, this is the stonecutter. That was the scavenger. Okay. Let's do efficient brewing. 50% the amount of goods produced in the brewery. That's always useful. 50% the amount of goods produced at a small farm. Or grain production. Let's do this because we're gonna stop making mush soup here. We're gonna start making ale here. A lot of ale. And then here at the granary, we don't have any humans. We're gonna start making mush soup here using eggs and broccoli. At a limit of 30, so a little bit more efficient. I think it's 3 and 2 here versus 4 and 2 here, so it's a little more efficient on the eggs, not so much on the. Oh, and humans are leaving like crazy. Let's gosh, more beavers. Dang it. Let's take this one, I guess. Humans are leaving. The luck of the draw with the cards today wasn't that great. I guess I could have re-rolled some using the amber, but I always forget about it. Let's cancel you, put a beaver, and move you into that slot. And then this needs somebody also to pick some eggs. One more glade, we could turn in another thing. So we should probably pick a glade out and do that. You can probably move over here to do this, I think. And let's take out these trees here. And then we'll also go that way. Let's put the path across here. And then the other one I put over here, which can also get moved. And they can actually come and just help this one, I think. There you go. Alright, the beavers should be super happy now. Yes, we're getting our beaver resolve very soon. There it goes. Let's go and turn that in too. We're 1 point away. I don't think we have any of the special things left to pick up. Lost this one too. Let's throw a beaver in there to give him some work to do. No, I don't see it. So we lost all of the special benefits, I guess, or whatever they're called. All the buildings, the stars for the buildings. The only way to get buildings now is via the market or the trader, the trading post. Can't believe we're out of lizards, but they're not very happy with me. They're not happy at all. And they really need this specialized food. We must not be making enough of it. And that's just because... It's because... Yeah, they're at -4 for the hostility right now because of how many years it's been. I think that's the case. I mean, I could do this, which would help, but at a detriment to the other two. But at least it gets them out of the yellow. Again, I guess. Copper, roots, and stormbird nests. Let's flip this around like that, maybe. And then take this path like this. Yeah. And we can move you up here someplace. Can't quite go there because there's roots there. I'll just do it like this, I think. We have an order to complete. Let's just go ahead and complete that one and finish the game. Alright, let's jump out to the world map. Discovery 3. That's just opening up glades, I think. 20 food is all we got on this one. But we might be able to purchase something still. So let's take a look at the Smoldering City. And our deed for Discovery 3. Here. 50 experience points. Gets us almost to the next level. And then we can look at buying some upgrades. We could buy something with 20 or 40, up to 40, and up to 5. So we could buy this one, which is +1 trade route limit. I still have never done trade routes. Miss Piercers, although they did nerf the trade routes now, so they're not as beneficial. Miss Piercers, I'm not that interested in that one. This one, Beaver House, Human House, and Lizard House are essential buildings. I don't know what that means. What does essential buildings mean? Maybe that means we get them all the time? Or where do we get that other building at? No, that's building blueprints. What about the big house? Where do we get that at? It was recently. Oh, that was unlocked via one of the researches, maybe, or the deeds, maybe. So I don't know what essential buildings means, and there's nothing that tells me what it means either. And I don't see essential buildings on anything else that we've already unlocked, so I'm a little hesitant to do that. Because I don't know what that means. If anyone knows, by all means, tell me. But I don't see what it means. So the other options are, we could unlock the Trader Sothir the Ancient, luxury item, crafting materials, blueprints for alchemical buildings, and perks. And the Mammal Habitat building blueprint houses 6 villagers, but only humans and beavers, but presumably it works kind of like the beaver and human houses. So that's an option. Forge Trip Hammer Cornerstone of powerful hammers installed in each crewed workstation. But working conditions decrease. Parts can be produced in the crewed workstation, but each worker has -10 to resolve. I don't think so. Can produce kiln blueprint, which we just got to experience for the first time here. Gives us that coal recipe, which is useful. We can get the Common Hall, where they can fulfill Brotherhood, Leisure, Religion, Luxury, and Education. None of them are free, but we can get them all in one place. We could get +1 trade route and also the brick oven, which gives us pottery. This is not a very good blueprint in my opinion. Let's see, not that one. This one, Rebellious Spirit, +1 global resolve for every 1 impatience points. That's fun. Exploring expedition. You took some best explorers from the Smoldering City with you. Gain a constant -5 global resolve, but +15 to global resolve for 3 minutes every time a new glade is discovered. That's interesting. And this one, moldy grain seeds, 5 mushrooms every 10 grain. That's useful. Greenhouse produces mushrooms. There's where we can produce mushrooms on our own. And herbs, regardless of the season, must be placed on fertile soil. Interesting. Plantation and grove. Nearby farm fields to get berries, plant fiber, or berries and crystallized dew. Interesting. Wow, lots of choices. I think I would either do the greenhouse. This seems fun. Or this one. Not this one. I think I'll do this one. Having a way to collect berries and get wine is interesting. That's worth luxury. The other option was the common hall. We still have to roll the thing. No, I think I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to do this one. Mushrooms are always tasty. So let's do this one. We make a lot of things out of mushroom, including flour. Okay, so back to the world map, and also it's past our end time. So we're actually going to stop here. We'll pick out a new site in the next episode, and then we will start a new city. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.